Welcome dear viewers, vulgar nickname on air in reference to Justice Clarence Thomas. October 16, 2022. Chris Donaldson. For as a lot as race baiters like MSNBC's Tiffany have a visceral dislike of white people, even more despised are black conservatives who don't know their location on the big Democratic Party plantation, and no one is more hated than Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. As we step into details, it will be massive if you can hit on the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell for latest updates from us. To proceed, in taking her typically vile commentary to a completely new level, the host of The Cross Connection came up with a vulgar nickname for Thomas, who, if the left practiced what it preached, should be diagnosed for his accomplishments that led to his being confirmed to the bench of the nation's highest court, an enormous achievement given the white supremacist system that Cross and her fellow purveyors of racial criticism insist that exists. On Saturday, Cross traveled back to 1991 and the heinous smear campaign waged via Democrats during his confirmation hearings, the use of vulgarity to refer to Thomas as Justice Pubic Hair on my Coke can, in a segment where she additionally heaped slander upon his beloved wife Ginny Thomas, who has faced political persecution from the ultra-partisan J6 committee. To commemorate the anniversary of the day that Justice Thomas was officially established after his bruising Senate hearings, which were led by then Judiciary Committee Chairman Joe Biden, Cross selected to go low by dredging up one of the allegations leveled against him through Anita Hill. On this very day in 1991, Justice Pubic Hair on my Coke can was confirmed to the Supreme Court, she began. And even although we collectively knew how bad it was once then, we didn't know just how difficult Tom would be until now. Referring to Thomas as an Uncle Tom, the left's preferred slur for blacks who suppose for themselves. Now the man who succeeded Thurgood Marshall, becoming the second black justice, and but not representing the interests of black guys at all, will certainly end up with an equally consequential legacy, Cross continued. For example, after benefiting from affirmative action, he was once one of 12 black students entering Yale Law School in 1971. Justice Clayton Bigsby later firmly antagonistic at tossing out another nickname, this one for the black white supremacist character created by way of comic Dave Chappelle. Complaining that there are many problems with Justice Thomas, Cross then said that the biggest problem is Ginny Thomas, who leftist conspiracy theorists have contended is one of the masterminds who used to be behind the chaos at the Capitol on January 6, 2021. Referring to Mrs. Thomas as the insurrection-sympathizing wife, Cross whined that her testimony to the Liz Cheney-Nancy Pelosi tribunal won't be made public due to an alleged deal that was once struck to keep it private, depriving cable news hosts and Twitter warriors of greater fodder for their delusional conspiracies. We don't even have adequate time to get into how problematic these two are, but due to the fact today marks the anniversary of Thomas joining the easiest court in the land, I thought it was once an important reminder that two problematic human beings were apparently demonstrated to lifetime appointments that day, she said. The bigger point is that she and her husband are nevertheless a threat to democracy, invoking the bastardized term that is a continuously repeated talking point by way of a part and its toadies who have little regard for the classic definition. And when it comes to any case performing before the court, they both want to get out. Over 4 decades after his disgraceful affirmation hearings, Justice Thomas is still the target of a high-tech lynching from the left and Democratic celebration mouthpieces like Tiffany Cross and her ilk. What was your take on this video? Please drop your comments below, and thanks for watching.